ఓహో బస్ ఆల్రెడీ జర్నీలో ఉండరా? ఎక్కడి వరకు వచ్చిందా? ఆ, ఎన్ని గంటలకి ఎక్కడ? హైదరాబాద్ మార్నింగ్ 5. ఒకవేళ నేను ట్రై చేస్తా. నీ సిగ్నల్ ఉంటే నాకు రిప్లై ఇవ్వరాదు. Hi all. Good morning to you. Hope you all guys have completed the pending topics which were there. Like Varinder haven't applied the design to the template, and Nicandro as well. Some pending topics are there. Have you all guys completed your tasks, pending items? Have you? Grace, Nicandro. Oh, only 2. Varinder and Shafiqul not attended. Good. Anyway, I'll continue the session. Why so, Nicandro? Why so you haven't completed? Created the dialog but cannot display the text. I would like to have the video session so I can continue better. Okay. Just okay. Today I will share with you. Anyway, I have a mail. So I have your mail ID. First, let me upload it to the drive. From there, I will share you the link. You need the yesterday's session, right? Yep, sure. But yesterday's one is important, right? First, let it upload. It will take a lot of time. So first, let it upload the yesterday's one. Let me share you first the yesterday's one. After that, later. I'll share you all the videos. Yesterday's one, 12th. Okay, that is on 12th. It's uploading. As and when it got uploaded, I'll share it with you. Okay, let me start the session. Today's concepts. Let me start my server. Today my server got crashed, so I'm restarting the server. Meanwhile, I'll explain. By the time it gets restarted, the concepts today are. Also, I have given one task for you guys that suggested to go through JSP implicit objects. Have you gone through the JSP implicit objects and JSTL, Java standard tag library? Have you gone through implicit objects? Okay. Basically, implicit objects. Implicit objects have a question. Good. Ask, you can. Perfect. I will explain you. When the server is up, I will explain you. Slash is nothing but let me open MS Paint. Your question was why dot person name. Here, what is this? Slash, correct? Am I correct? Okay. This slash indicates if you go to the file system, yeah. For example, you are dropping your component under passes. Okay. Not exactly. It is a regular expression. It is a path navigation. For example, if you are aware about Windows or something, what is the CD dot dot? Just navigate back to the previous directory. Am I correct? Dot dot is nothing but it is a path navigation, either current directory or previous directory or something. It depends on the operating system. Likewise, here also path direction. Dot indicates here the current directory or else current node. Here no directories in CQ. It is not operating system. So here everything is a node. The place where you're dropping a component, you want to store all the property values in that component only. For that, you need to specify dot as a current node, that is the component node. Slash indicates that in that node only, the slash means the path there itself. In the current node, slash, create a property with the name person name. Once the server is up, so that I can show you. Wait, I'll pick another node or else something. This is other server. Don't get confused. As I haven't connected to the VPN, it is not able to access this node. Let it start. Let's see where the start. Let's progress. Yes, it is. This is a new server. So I will not have my training application, all the structure and website structure which we work or which we created previously. So from the previous server, from the old server itself, I have taken the backup. So I have taken the package as a backup. Means I created a package and I have downloaded yesterday only. So as it is a new server, we will not have a training application. I have taken the backup. So I will upload that backup package and I will install here so that I will get my things back. This is my training application. I have taken backup, uploaded, install it. So my training page. Yes, I got all the CSS, everything back because I have taken inside the package. If you observe, I didn't miss even a single thing. As my training application, etc. My training application, all the designs I have taken as a package. Even the content also I have taken as a package. It is not relevant for you. Now come to the node. Dot slash indicates is dot is the current node itself. Slash means you are separating the node with the property. Slash the property comes. Dot means current. Or else you can give the path like par slash text image. If you give this path, okay, it will store under text image path. We will test later on those things, okay, Nicandra? So Grace, you understood the thing. Dot in the sense the current node. Slash is separating the property with the node. This is the property. In the current node, store the property. This is our current node. And property is separated with a slash. Yes, correct. Current node is person details, right? Good question. That's how you should make your questions, so that we will get interest too. And today we will work with implicit objects in a CQ. We have JSP implicit objects. Likewise, we have CQ implicit objects as well. Okay. Before introducing implicit objects, I want to introduce today one more X type. Yesterday we have seen one X type, that is text field. Text field. Okay. Today we will see one more field, that is path field. Path field. So to use the path field in your component, go to your person details component. add, sorry, this is page, go to content, person details, go to your dialog, items, go to your tab 1, items, under that, add a link. For example, I want to add a link in the person details. So what I will do is I'll create one more node under item selection. This is the dialog. Double click the dialog, you will get the dialog. Here I want one field which accepts the page paths which are available in CQ. I want to navigate to a particular path. I want to render it. I will show you. When you see practically, then only you will get to know. Select the items, which is your container, that is widget collection. Right click, create node. Link to some profile, that is person profile. The person profile may be anything, like his professional profile. Link to person profile. Node type is CQ:widget. So I saved it. What the properties we need to add? Name is one property, where the data should be stored. One more is X type, data type is string, and X type is, what is the X type? That is data type path field. Path field, we call them as a controls also. And what I need to give? Field label, Label. L is capital. Link to person profile. Okay, saved it. Control S, saved. Refresh your dialog. Yeah. What it gives? A provision to navigate to the pages which are available in CQ. It has given path. Not only to the pages, you can go to the assets also. What the assets? Like images, videos, or whatever it is. This is the JPG image under assets. Here you will find all the DAM structure under the assets. Okay, let's say localhost DAM admin. Under DAM, what all are available? Geometrics, geometrics dot, outdoors, unlimited, project, something like that. If you see under the assets, the same structure you will get. See, outdoors, gout, geometrics, unlimited, media, and projects. DAM is nothing but under assets you will get here. All the DAM you will get under assets folder. So you can navigate to the entire CQ structure, whatever you want. Now use this component in your page structure. To use it, go to edit mode. So to use it, what you have to do? Right click, edit it. Edit your component. So you will get a dialog. So navigate to the one path, whatever it is the path, or else will point to the geometrics homepage. Okay, English, or else toolbar, under toolbar contact. Save it. Still I didn't get the property visible here. Why so? I have not rendered that inside JSP. Am I correct? I have to render, right? What is that? link to person profile. What is the property? Properties dot link to person profile. Save it. Now refresh it. See, you got link. Is this the way how to use the link? This is not the way, right? This is not the way. Actually, we won't display any links. We will use under the anchor tag. So now we have to develop anchor tag. Okay. Now clearly observe here. I will be developing anchor tag. href is, this is the link. And text will be this is. When the user clicks here, automatically it takes you to this link. I'm deleting the whole script. Save it. Now refresh it. Link to the person profile. These are all person details and link to the person profile. Click on that. Oh, you got error. Why so? Why so you got error? Here there is no HTML extension you have given. It's a node. It is directly trying to access the node. If it is like this .html, you will get this page. You will be navigated to some page. But you haven't given that there. So you are the responsible to handle that all the things. So here you need to give .html extension. Save it. Now refresh the page. Go to here, right click, inspect the element. Anchor link must always should contain a proper link. For your example, that is something any site you can go. Something Adobe marketing. Go to some Adobe site. This is clickable. In the sense, inspect. Sorry. Definitely there must be a certain path with a .html extension. Our page also should render like that. See, with a .html extension. Now you able to go to or not? Previously it has thrown the error. Yeah, you are able to. If you want to change the path, go to edit mode. I am giving test path here. Actually, if it is person profile means that should be one content page where the page describes about the technical profile or something biodata of that person. But sample page I am pointing it. Just pointing to the sample page. I want to point to feedback. Just select the feedback, click OK and click OK of your dialog. Now go to edit mode. Refresh your page. Now click this link. You are able to go to feedback or not? Feedback.html. This how the path field will work. Okay. This is one more X type today I have introduced you. If you want text area, I didn't get your question. Dynamically just now I added the link right here. This is the dynamically we have added a link. How would you do to add the links dynamically? Just now I have done, this is the way. Dynamically I added the links. What's your question? Extra move? You got here? Dynamically I added, right? I have changed it from context to the feedback. If you still want to change from context to feedback to some other link, you can configure it. Go to design mode, right click, and you can give it here. You can give, instead of feedback, you can navigate to sorry, I meant like new person added. New link will be added automatically, right? Of course, that is a new component. It means new content you are preparing with this component. Automatically it will add there. It's responsibility. For example, yeah, I'll show you now itself that example also. And here I'm not getting any component. If you're not getting any component to drag and drop, what you need to do? Go to design mode. In sidekick, I am not getting any component visible to drag and drop. For that, go to design mode. Select your parses, means click on edit and go to your particular group, the group which you want to add it to your sidekick. First, I want to add general group, where I would get all of my components, general. And your custom application group, that is my training we created yesterday. Yes, I selected. Click OK. After that, navigate back to edit mode. To go to edit mode, just expand your sidekick. And refresh your page. You will be in edit mode. Okay. Now, I have one concern that when I drag and drop my person details component, go to my training. When I drag and drop my person details component, without editing itself, I am getting this text rendered automatically. Okay. Even I have not started editing itself. Okay. Instantly I am getting this text, person name label, person SSN number, and blah 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 text I am getting. I don't want this to be displayed without editing. So what I have to do? I have to write a code. If I write a code, I can control it. If it is empty, I won't let it to be displayed. If non-empty, then only the text will be displayed. Okay. I will write a script here. Before writing a script, I will introduce one concept. Global.jsp. You are able to see global.jsp here? What is this global.jsp and why I should use this global.jsp? This also extra concept I need to introduce before going to do that. Global.jsp. Global.jsp. When you include a global.jsp, which is available under libs, as I said in the initial sessions, when I was explaining about the repository structure, I explained even /libs along with /apps content etc. There are different folders are there. So libs is amongst those folders. Amongst it is a one. What this libs contains? All the out-of-the-box features. Out-of-the-box features. You are somehow correct, but not exactly. Technically, you are not correct. It's not a global object. So when you include this out-of-the-box JSP, which is available in CQ, you will get CQ tag libraries plus these are easily you can answer the interview. Just write it down. Slim tag libraries plus JST. This is JSP or Java Standard Tag Library. Also, we consider it as a Java Standard Tag Library. Also, JSP Standard Tag Library. These are all the tag libraries you will get. Okay. What is these tag libraries? What is the first one? Each one we will see. First one is CQ tag library. What is CQ tag library? What is CQ tag library? CQ tag library is nothing but all the CQ tags like CQ : include, CQ : define objects. There are different tags are available. All those tags you will get. For instance, I would like to introduce CQ : include. Anyway, you will use some parameters here. Leave them. And another one is very important one. Define objects. CQ : define objects. Likewise, these all the tags will be imported automatically into your components. Already we have seen CQ : include by including the parses component. What is the CQ : define objects? When you declare this object in your JSP, you will get all the CQ implicit objects. What are the CQ implicit objects? Like JSP implicit objects, we have CQ implicit objects. You have CQ implicit objects in a single point of view. I'll explain. CQ : define objects. Yes. When you use this tag, you will get all these CQ implicit objects. Component context. This is the standard. I can get in the net even, but I want to show here itself because there is a gap in the data you get in the net and here. I'll tell what the gap. The component context, current design, current page. We will work with, I'll show you a few examples on current page and current node which are important. Current style also I'll explain when we go with the design dialog concept. Very important, this one is current style. Designer object, edit context, page manager, page properties. Yesterday we worked in a component development. Yesterday I told you that I would explain what is this properties later. Now the time to know. What is this properties object? Directly you are using this object. You didn't create object for this properties. Directly you are using this as an object. Properties dot person name. But how you are getting reference of it? You included global.jsp. Due to that reason, the reason being you included means global.jsp included tag libraries, CQ tag libraries. That means when you include CQ tag libraries, you included the tags, kind of tags like CQ colon include, CQ colon define objects, blah blah blah, all the tags available in CQ tag libraries. So when you include this particular tag in your JSP, that means you imported all the implicit objects which are available. These are all implicit objects. And above I showed properties, resource design, all these implicit objects, you are able to include them. Okay? These are all the CQ implicit objects. You are able to get all these implicit objects in a. The reason being you included global.jsp, you are able to get this all implicit objects. That is the reason you are able to use here properties object. Just remove this tag, this inclusion. I removed it. Save it. Try to refresh your page. So the page will render. Still you got it. Your page rendered successfully. Why? Might be you might have used in your actual template. Inside of this template only, my training homepage template only, you're dragging and dropping your component. That's the reason it is able to get still implicit objects. Now comment it out here. Now let's see how a page will work. Still you are getting here. What's the reason? Still you are getting here. The reason is init.jsp extending, which in turn init.jsp. This init.jsp is there, right? Which in turn it is implicitly extending global.jsp features. That's the reason you are able to get all the global.jsp features through this init.jsp. If you want, I'll show through the diagram. The simple diagram I'll draw you most. Global.jsp, init.jsp. What is this means here is simply it is extending. Means init.jsp is extending internally global.jsp. If you import your init.jsp in your component, automatically you will get all of the available things in a global.jsp. If you still delete init.jsp, then you will get the effect. I deleted. So this is the effect. I'm getting empty. Okay? That's the reason. You're still getting things. Now refresh it. You able to see the changes? This one. This is the advantage of global.jsp. When you include global.jsp in your components or in your template, you will get all these things available. Sling tag libraries, that is Sling implicit objects. By the way, I will show you Sling implicit objects as well now. See, if you use Sling include Sling colon, define objects, yes. So if you used global.jsp, as I said, Sling tag libraries also will be available in your JSP. Means Sling implicit objects also will be available. What are the Sling implicit objects? Sling request, Sling response, request object, response object. For your additional information, haven't you people got the PDF yet? The option is there here itself, I can attach. But here option is not there. I'll send through the mail, surely that PDF. This is the response. Resource resolver, very important object is a resource resolver. I'll explain you. Sling, resource, current node, log. These are all the implicit objects you are available. So you can avail all the features of these implicit objects when you include just global.jsp. And one more thing, JSTL, Java Standard Tag Library or JSP Standard Tag Library. What the JSP Standard Tag Library? Scriptlet code is not exactly allowed. It is not accepted. Using scriptlets in your JSPs is not accepted. Is not a good practice of writing the code. So you should better to go with a JSTL tag libraries. For example, if else you want to write in your scriptlets in your JSP, so you shouldn't prefer the scriptlets writing down in a scriptlets. Okay, go with the JSTL tags. It is recommended. Okay. For example, this is one if-else condition how we make. Now practically I will show you one if-else condition. Okay. These are all the tags which are available in Java or JSP standard tag library. When I include this global.jsp in my code, so automatically I would get JSTL tag libraries, all tag libraries like C::choose, C::when test, all these if-else ladder, not only if-else switch, everything, lot of tags are available. C::set, C::out. C::out is for displaying the output. C::set is for setting some variables inside a particular scope. That scope can be session, request, page context, and context, that is application scopes. There are 4 scopes, very important thing. Even I'm telling you the JSP as well. If you are interested, you can listen to it. What are the scopes available in JSP? Very important interview question. That is request, not related to CQ, just for your understanding I'm telling. Session, context, that is also we consider as application scope and page context. That is page scope. Okay, this is how we consider. This equivalent set is for setting a variable, that is where num equal to 34. Number equals to 34. You are storing in particular scope. If you don't mention anything here, by default it stores in page context. Okay, forget about its JSP concepts. Okay, if you use global.jsp, you would get even JSTL tag libraries available. You can make all those things available in your JSP. Okay, now we'll see. This is very important. Now we will use it. Yeah, now I will show you if else condition. I am displaying unnecessarily, even though this is empty, I am displaying this person name label in the JSP. It is not good. When I drag and drop, I am getting person name. Okay, I want to write a script for it. See that I would like to make if else condition. That is, this is the if else condition. Just copy this. Here, use it according to your usage. Okay. I want only one if and else, not if else, if else. So when test, under JSTL you will not find if like that. Okay. Just choose, with the choose we will make it. This is, please observe, person.properties. There are the operators, empty, not empty. Not is operator, means negate operator. Negation means negative operator. Like exclamatory. In actual Java standard coding, exclamatory. We use exclamatory, right? For example, if you are a Java developer, boolean is logged in. You declared one variable in your application, that is false. How you make if condition for that? If you want to negate the above value, not exclamatory, is logged in. If it is this, and do some activities. Else do some activities. Likewise, here not is an operator. Empty check. Properties.name. If it is not empty, okay, if it is not empty, then only display this. Do something. In that do something, I am writing this. If it is not empty, then only display it. Otherwise, do nothing. Make this otherwise condition empty. Like this, prepare the same condition for the rest of 3 as well. Just 1 second, I'm getting out. Just a second. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, here I have made if else ladder. Did you find any mistake in this? Yeah, if it is not empty of this person name, here I have to change, right? You getting my points? You getting? You understood about this development? Yes, you getting? Yes, 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 perfect. Even though things are empty, why should I display? When they are not empty, then only display it. Otherwise, do nothing. Do nothing. If it is person num is empty, then do nothing. If it is not empty, display it. The same like here. Okay? You got it now, I think. Now delete this component, empty component. I'm deleting it. Now refresh your page. I have deleted the dragged and dropped the old one. Now drag the thing, drag it, drop it here. Still I am getting. Is it get executing? Is it saving? Just hold on. Is this the correct way of making empty? Or else why it's displaying? Just hold on, give me a second. Let me analyze it. How it looks good. See, the global.jsp is missing, right? It is not able to get that property subject. Now drag it and drop it. Drag it and drop it. See, when I dragged and dropped, I got my component, edit it. When you give the properties like person name, that I will be giving Harinath. Social security number, some I am giving some random number, and I am saving. So if it is correct the coding, on click I should get only two properties rendered. Correct, right? Only two properties got rendered because I have given empty for the link, the profile link. If I add the profile link, definitely I would be able to get that link displayed as well. I'm pointing it to my training page only. And now the link will be displayed. Yes, person link is displayed. Unnecessarily it won't display even though it is empty. Now navigate your training homepage. Its training homepage is empty. It's not able to render. It is not our training homepage. It is a other training homepage. Okay. Just render it. On drag and drop, I'm getting component empty displayed if you observe. See, here also component is there, but it is still showing empty. It is not displaying any information. I'm deleting all of I have deleted all of components, available components. Now clearly observe here one thing, important thing I will be explaining you. Person details. If you drag and drop, see, still you are not able to see the component is there or not. Just on mouse over you are getting edit option, but here no information like person details component or something. Okay. So for that, you need to write a script like you have to check whether you are in edit mode or preview mode. You have to write a code. You have to import Wcm mode from request. If it is edit, it is edit mode. You should get all those things. So I'll explain you this. Wcm mode, you have to import that object. So import this object into your code. What is the object here? This object. In this class you have to import it before using. Okay? Dollar import this is the class I have to import. You should get the syntax of that. We will not, no one remembers all the syntaxes. Just import the class. That class. Here, give your class. So your object will be available. So here you don't need all the script. Yeah, this is a very important script I would ping you. Commonly most of the applications we use this script only. For CQ5.6.1 it will work, not with all versions. Okay. Yeah, this is a script, you can use it. I imported that, refresh it whether you're getting any error or not. You have to check it whether that import is working or not properly. Yes, that import is working. After that, now add your script. Save it and refresh it. Later on we'll use it, that one. Whether you're getting any error or not, check it here. I'm not getting any error. The script is proper. Now see, Wcm mode is a class. Inside of that class, this is a static method from request, which accepts the request object. This is implicit object. Okay. This is implicit object from where? JSP. See, the request is an implicit object of kind HTTP servlet request. So, as you included global.jsp, I explained already all these implicit objects you will get of specific sling, JSP, JSP standard tag libraries, all these things you will get. So, request equals to Wcm mode.edit. This edit is a static variable available in Wcm mode class. If you still want, I will show you that API. I will explain you how to dig. See, is this a static variable or not? It is an interface. That's the reason it's the static variable. Publish static final Wcm Mode. That's the reason I'm using. From the request, if the page is being accessed in a Wcm mode, so it will render Wcm mode as an edit. So Wcm mode dot edit equals to, here is a edit, so I'll get it as a true, right? Otherwise it is false. So here, based on that Boolean variable, so I have set that Boolean variable is edit is as an expression, JSP expression tag. This is already I told you, go through the tags and scriptlets, all the scriptlets, like not only scriptlets, the JSP uses like scriptlets, expressions, import tags, and page annotations. All these things go through the JSP concepts. Then only you'll understand somehow here JSP things. Okay, this is expression tag. So this expression tag evaluates to true if we are in edit mode. If we are in preview mode, obviously it will return preview here. So preview equals to edit, it will be false. So here it will store the value as a false inside a C:set. Likewise, we are preparing is design mode also. If you want, you can prepare preview mode also. See, preview mode also. You can prepare if you want. But I don't want preview mode now. So now I'll write a script C, that is C:if on the fly I'm writing the code. If you observe, I haven't taken anywhere from else. Okay, whichever the things coming into my mind, I'm writing. Likewise, you should be able to write the code. This is the if-else condition. This is the test. In the test place, I am placing this is. What is the C:set? It is setting a value of is edit into some scope. Already I explained you guys. Here are the scopes. If you don't mention any scope here scope attribute. Here one more attribute you can set. Scope equals to either request or response. Sorry, either request or session or application or page context. If you are not mentioning any scope here, by default page context. Page context in the sense only in this page context. So I am using this variable. Anyway, this variable is being set in the current page context. So that will be available here also. Is edit. If it is true, means if we are in edit mode, I want to print a message. Edit. Person details component. Now save it. Now refresh your component. See, on drag and drop, I am getting a message or not? Edit person details component. Delete it. If you still want a confirmation, drag it and drop it. Boss edit person details component to get the information. Now edit it. Okay. Name is Harinath, the full name. Person SSS number is mandatory. So yellow blank. For the yellow blank example, I have made it as a mandatory. I'm not sure whether you remember or not. So person link, point it to some link. I'm pointing it to toolbar. Now save it. Yeah, my component has done. Give one BR here to differentiate. BR is for line break. Now I have rendered my component. Fine. Still I am getting this edit details message, but it is not good, right? If it is page is in live, it is not required in the page. So will it be displayed in preview mode? Refresh the page in preview mode. See, that message will not be displayed because this condition will execute. If it is in preview mode, obviously edit mode will become false. If it is a false, automatically it will skip this message and it will come back to the component script and it will execute this one. Getting? This is how we will develop the actual components, real-time components. Click to this one, we will go to toolbar. Come back. Hope you understood implicit objects in today's session. I don't want to make burden more things. What is global.jsp? What is implicit objects? What are the scopes available in JSP? What is global.jsp? What is init.jsp? And what is JSP tag libraries available? Means JSP tags which are available. And if you include global.jsp, what the advantage you get, like implicit objects of JSP, CQ, Sling. This is the implicit object available from JSP request. This is the implicit object properties is available from CQ. We can ask one question. Then what is the example for Sling implicit objects? Already I pinged you guys. But in later sessions we'll use the Sling implicit objects. It will be a little bit advanced things. Still I'll explain you. Sling colon define objects. If you come here, somewhere I have shown you today, Sling implicit objects, Sling tag library. This is Sling implicit object, but this guy has given all things together. Somewhere I have shown you right today, Sling implicit objects as well. Yeah, Sling colon define object. These are the Sling implicit objects. Sling request, Sling response. This request or response are the objects Sling is using from where? From JSP implicit objects. Basically, these are the JSP implicit objects, not from Sling. Sling request is different and Sling request is different. Okay? And Sling is one object. Resource resolver. This is very, very important. Already I stressed in previous words also. I'll explain what is resource resolver. Sling, resource, current node. These all are the Sling implicit objects. Today we have seen also CQ5 define in the sense we relate these properties, all this stuff objects. By using these implicit objects, we render the component, and also we have used standard tag libraries to render. With this path field, even I can render the image also. Okay. Now only I'll add one thing, extra thing. I want to add image here. Okay. I want to add image here. Person image, for example, under the person details, as per the rules, as per the form filling process, he has to upload his image also. So we will provide image. We will provide a provision to upload an image as well. I am creating one more path field. Create node. person image path. CQ widget only. Save it. Go to properties. Field label. What should be the field label? Person image. Just simple. Next, X type. Path field. Name. I added all the fields here. And now I have to render it inside my component, right? That image I have to render here. For that, come to down, copy this exact text, means exact if condition, which is for rendering person image path. Here not empty check I am making for person image path. If it is not empty, just display the person image where it has to display, inside the image tag. Do you know image tag? img. You might be aware, definitely. src equals to get the image path and display here. Properties dot image path. I don't need to add here extension like JPEG or something because I will get all the path here up to the dot extension. And alternative text. If you want to give some person, this alternative text will be displayed in the case of image src does not exist. And save it. Now refresh it. I have not added any image path here. That's the reason I am not getting the image here. Expand it. Edit your dialog. Edit your image. Where the images will be? Sample image, not exact person image. Assets, geometrics. Some image I am selecting and planning to render. Oh, lucky, we are lucky. We got person image only, some person image. Okay, this how person image got rendered. Just refresh it. Person name, person SSN number, link to the profile is coming here because we have not make some BR line break. Just make some line break here. You will get page rendered properly. Yeah, link to the profile, person image, like this. How it is rendering? If you want to inspect and if you want to look at there, this how our component is getting rendered. Just hold on, I will show you. A lot of BRs are there. That's the reason it's showing scatteredly. The information is scattered. Person information and link, and this is the image path which we have selected from content, DAM, geometrics, portraits. That's how image is getting rendered. Okay. Now go to edit mode. This is what the component development means. This is the better way. You can improve the development of component. Keep adding one more feature by feature, like adding if else conditions. If it is not empty, then only display. If it is empty, do not display. Component default text when it is dragged and dropped. such how you can introduce your things to better implementation of the components. Hope you guys understood. Surely I will share the videos today video also. Any more doubts in today's session? How many attendees are there, guys? Any doubts in today's session? Please complete all these activities before coming. I think you will be getting most of. Thanks, Nicandro. Thanks for your appreciation. I'll share it. From tomorrow onwards, I guess there will be holidays for 4 days. In India, there is a huge festival we'll be celebrating in the next 4 days, coming days. So mostly the institute people may not be opening the institute, so the organizer will not be available. So no more sessions for next 4 days, I think. Anyway, you will get updated information. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'll share, don't worry, I'll share the PDF. Thank you. Wishing you the same in these 4 days. Just practice well before coming. And I'll share you this. Thanks, Varinder. Wishing you the same. Thank you, Grace. Wishing you the same. I'll share the videos and PDF, this PDF also. Thank you. Thanks a lot.